Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about a major event that could have far-reaching effects in the Stranger Things universe. That event we're going to explore is, what did 11 do to Henry Creel? AKA number 1. Because what I believe 11 showed us all, in connection with Henry Creel, was her Omega-level abilities. So if that's the case, in order to gauge what she did, and how she did it, we're going to have to look at her power set to get a good picture of what we're dealing with. 11 has powers called psychokinetic and telepathic abilities. Her most recurrent power, she is able to manipulate objects, people and creatures with her mind. You may be asking, how powerful is psychokinetic energy? Well, it's sort of like this. Yeah, like that. Psychokinetic, also known as telekinesis in parapsychology, is the action of mind on matter, in which objects are supposedly caused to move or change as a result of mental concentration upon them. The key phrase to keep in mind is mind over matter. Telekinesis is the ultimate superpower. It's like having all the strongest powers at once: flight, invulnerability and super strength, all without moving a muscle. Her next ability is telepathy. Telepathic are supposedly capable of transmitting thoughts to other people and of also hearing and knowing the thoughts of others. 11 is an extremely rare and powerful super being because telekinetic heroes and villains can throw tanks and even demolish whole cities with a single thought. Which is why 11 fits right at home in the pages of comic books. She is the embodiment of an Omega-level superhero with telekinetic abilities. To really understand her true power, we must define Omega level. An Omega level are mutants whose dominant power is deemed to register or reach an undefinable upper limit of that power's specific classification. In other words, it refers to a mutant whose capability and powers cannot be surpassed. Back to the phrase mind over matter. Mind over matter can be a dangerous power indeed, which is probably why it seems so hard to control. Most telekinetics in comics go through a lot of seen and unseen training to hone their powers. Just like 11 did. You see, 11's powers were above average telekinesis. She reached the level called mind over matter. Mind over matter, it's the strongest power of them all. What this means is that 11 has the ability to control the very building blocks of reality, to shape matter into whatever she feels fit. Let us return to the beginning question. What did 11 do to Henry Creel? Even though it's true that Henry Creel was a powerful telekinesis, he was not at the level of being called Omega level. He seemed limited to maneuver objects within a certain space, but he could not change or alter matter. And when he went up against 11, he soon found out the terrifying fact: 11 was something beyond his understanding and power. In order for us to fully grasp the situation, we will break down the scene, because it's a very powerful thing that's happening here, and it's happening in two parts, so let's begin. The first part: Henry Creel seems to have the advantage, overpowering 11 and even manipulating her in the air. But what Henry Creel didn't know is that he forced 11 to tap into an unlimited supply of power within herself. This awakening changed her from an average telekinesis being to an Omega-level beast. This internal transformation made her stronger than him telekinesis-wise, which is why she was able to throw him through a glass window and against the back wall, overpowering him. The next part was terrifyingly amazing because she now tapped into powers to control matter itself. The scene continues with 11 still full of rage, and Henry still pinned to the wall. 11 seemed to want him to just disappear. What she does next was unbelievable. 11 started transforming his cells by changing his DNA into something else, by controlling the matter and everything around him, morphing and changing him in ways that I don't think she even knew what she was doing, because she was controlling matter at a cosmic level, which of course we know could have led to her cracking open or creating the upside-down world. In the end, Henry Creel was overpowered by an Omega-level being called 11. She demonstrated her unimaginable powers by transforming him into something new, and breaking open the dimensional barriers between the worlds. This is the power of 11, and this is what she did to Henry Creel. She changed him on a cosmic and microcosmic level. Who knows how strong she really is? I guess we have to wait and see. So guys, tell me what you think about 11 being a dimensional breaking, Omega level super being. Let me know what you think, leave your comments below.